It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Welcome back to the NBA. Filling the seats out in Boston, the site of our broadcast, and where the this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And Shaq, we're coming up to the halfway point of the season. Some teams finally getting into a groove after a somewhat shaky start.
Yeah, It's the Lakers that are doing business on the road. And before we... Guys, okay, David, thanks. And with the All-Star game coming up, Chris, the length of the break has grown considerably since Seattle.
Oh, I love it. You need those extra days. You want to make sure guys give their all at the All-Star game and engage with the fans, have fun. And so to make sure they do that, you got to give them just a little bit more time in that space. So I love that the NBA was considering up to the players, give them that little bit extra rest to make that playoff push.
Excellent point. No chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Ingram and Randall, the young forward tandem. Young is up there with Prez, and it's Mozgov at the 5 down low. Lakers bringing the ball around now. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And how about the precision there of Prez, keeping his balance and getting the shot off despite the obvious contact.
Sometimes the impact you make on a team isn't on the floor. That's the case with Denver Nuggets. The team wants to get him back, and he's been signed for the rest of the season.
Just goes to show how close of a group this whole roster is. They just didn't see why with Levinson's absence from the team. The front office was smart to rectify that and get him back.
Just to the shoot. Thomas, no good. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And look at Prez there, just punishing the rim.
You love the ferocity that Prez finished that playoff with. No layups for the big fella.
Now, here's Brown. An 11-point game for him in the win against Toronto. Picked by Horford. There's the pick. Pass to Johnson. Down low. Here's from 14. That doesn't go either for Thomas. Lakers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Prez kicks to Mozgov. Ingram wide open. Traps in the tray. Ingram's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes light up. His shooting is just out of this world.
Outside Thomas. Will it go? Not enough on that one as it misses.
That would have been lucky had it fallen 4 shots away.
Well, that's just not wise to take that shot in that situation. He'll think better of it next time.
Fires for 3. They get the rebound. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Wizards in Washington.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a count.
I was amazed at their execution. No matter how loud they really got, they remained
control. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
When you think about Amir Johnson, the last ever prep to pro draftee. Now look, he was taken out of high school with the 56th pick by the Pistons back in 2005. Learning from the vets on that squad, he learned how to win.
And we're not used to thinking of 11-year vets still having room to grow, but you know what, Chris? That might be the case with Amir Johnson.
Well, it's interesting. I played with Amir, always a great athlete with high energy, great motor. He's never averaged more than 28 minutes a game, despite being that highly effective player. That could mean he's had a lot of tread left in his tire.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
The Lakers have shot just 1 free throw early, 1 for 1 in the game.
And how about the big rush in? Real solid conservative. team being the favorite to win most about the excitement that their young players bring to the game and hopefully the bright future ahead.
Perez. Count it. Perez has got 7.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Outside Thomas. Austin again missing. And thinking about the element of excitement that the Lakers bring, it's about watching their tremendous athletes who also happen to have a lot of skill, too.
Yeah, it's a different kind of showtime for the Lakers. I mean, it's the joy of watching the young guys grow up. And
bring it in. Take a seat. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we wanted more than them. Remember, you're my Pippen, and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they did.
To the left wing. Shoots off the screen. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got his first basket of the night.
And with his usual degree of difficulty, I mean, that's an easy one. Thomas able to just catch him.
Perez passes to Moscow. Good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
To the middle. Ingram with the steal. Fast break. The Lakers. And there's Moscow. That's good on the assist from Perez. 9 points for Timofey Moscow. Kicks to Brown. Got a piece of it. Out of this is to Brandon. There's a good screen. Pass to Brown. Thomas with the ball. 12 points his last outing. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three.
What's up?
Lakers lead by 4. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. On out there with Amir Johnson. And it's Horford in the 5. That's the Boston 5.
That's the kind of shot you want to take every time. You just happen to miss that time.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Oden.
Thank you, Kenneth. Well, Perez in their last game against the Wizards was tremendous. He finished with 27 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it will be amazing.
We'll see how much he has left in the tank. Will he be exhausted from that last effort or energized by it?
They set the pick. Like the shoot. Here's Horford. That's good. That's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one. And so does Coach Brad Stevens, a big believer, Chris, in keeping things as simple as he can for the players.
And very focused. From the first day when he took over, he showed the players the numbers of where the team had to get better. Just as important, he showed them how thin a margin separated them from being the top seed or missing the playoffs completely. That breeds confidence, but also focus. They realize how every play matters.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
When he has the ball in his hands in transition, he always finishes strong, just like he did there.
On against Randall. From 15, so the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And in a drag fast full of great wing plays, it is easy to sleep on Jalen Brown, but he can become a great player. There's everything you want from a wing in terms of skill set and that physicality. You could have a ceiling just as high as anybody else in this draft.
Young from outside. That was enough space for Young to convert the deep ball.
And Young can knock those down if you give him the chance.
The kick out to Brown. Here's Thomas. It's deflected.
What defense, Chris? Timing the rejection perfectly and sending the shot away with some real nastiness.
Good work defensively by Johnson. And you look at Jalen good D. If his jumper gets a little more consistent, he can be scary.
Yeah, that is what this team was hoping for when they drafted him. Just looking at the areas that he needs to work on, they are all, I think, correctable things. He's going to put up a lot of highlights over the course of his career. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a quick pass.
Johnson screen. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Young against Bradley. Here's Johnson. Austin again missing.
You were shocked when he misses open shots like that. The D should be thanking their lucky stars right now.
And stolen by Horford. Here's Brown. Offensive rebound. That shot misses. Lakers lead by 9. No one near Prez as he lets it go. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. I love the energy, fellas.
I really just appreciate the chemistry and the continuity, not just on the court, but on every level. Coaching, front office, ownership, they're all on the same page.
The screen from Brown. Here's Horford. He had 19 points in the win against Toronto.
Don't forget about his playmaking. Kept his head up, found his teammates all night.
Here's Prez, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
I mean, on offense, he has been a constant force. You get him the ball, and there's a good chance he's going to knock that shot down.
Thomas kicks to Horford. Trying to get back on track. A rebound by Young.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Oh, man, this is when the coach gives you the whistle. He needs to settle his guys down. Don't worry about the run. Go one possession at a time.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down 1 in the first. Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
They are really playing spectacular ball and crushing the hopes of their opponents. That's what you're supposed to do.
From about 16, pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Tang's got his first bucket in this one. Knocks it loose. And finish off by Prez.
And Prez is the last guy you want to let get hot if you are the defense. When he's scoring like this, the D is in trouble.
Thomas passes to Johnson. 1:44 left in the second quarter. Bradley, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
Nice job, Orange Juice. Hustle up. Take a seat. Hey, we're in great shape, fellas. Now, no matter how much we go up, we need to keep that same winning mentality. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
Lakers on top, running away with it. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Hey, dual threat with scoring and passing so far. How you liking the tempo of this game?
I like it, and I think it suits us great, man. When we make plays like this, it's easy to make decisions on the offense end, and that's how I've been able to set guys up and also get my own shots up.
Appreciate your time, man. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Good work, guys. Nicely done. Where do you guys want to go after the game? Burgers or tacos? I kind of want to go tacos. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us. Now stay focused, guys. Let's win this game, go home.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. We're seeing a tremendous game from Franz.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, this is the fire his coach and teammates really have been encouraging him to show, really attacking the ball on defense tonight.
So for the Lakers right now, Ingram and Randall, the young forward tandem. Prez out there with Young. And it's Moskov at the 5 roaming the paint. And that one drops.
And although the D surrounded Young, it isn't enough sometimes. He's just too talented for those guys down there.
Johnson the screen, and Thomas now, top of the key. The shot's good, Brown making the play. Thomas got his second bucket of the game to go. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Prez dishes to Moscow. They double him with Horton. It's deflected and taken away by Brown. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. It's stolen by Prez. And taken away by Brown. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it's always a transition and a difficult one for college coaches to come to the pros, but Celtics coach Brad Stevens made one of the smoothest we've seen. Back-to-back national championship game. Buzz from players to opposing coaches. Greg Popovich said, I really respect what he does. His team executes. I'll still watch his Butler tape. Trying to learn some stuff, to be honest with you. High praise indeed, fellas.
And Popovich, really the godfather of the active coaches right now, D.A. His voice carries certainly a lot of weight in this league. Thank you.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Johnson over to help. Deflects the pass. Here comes Brown. Leading the fast break. That one's not going to go. And the Lakers take it the other way. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That free throw good from Randall. And when having discussions about the Lakers over the years, one word that has rarely been mentioned is rebuild. Franchise is used to championships, not rebuilding.
And another word that they lack is superstar. You're not accustomed to seeing the Lakers without a true superstar on that roster. And they've also always been a top destination for the A-list free agents.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep.
He got injured. No way. Just by a shot. All I did was touch his back.
Definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And you can tell by the look on his face, boy, he is going through a lot of pain.
Oh, man, out of all the times, out of all the games, this one, yeah, you have to feel for the guy. Giving a great effort. Terrible to see that happen.
And the Celtics making a change here. Smart's checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. The roll Dang is checked in for Randall. And so it's the Lakers with it. They've got 2 points so far here in the second half. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Perez kicks to Yee, and he uses the glass on the lane. He's got his first points of the game.
That's just tremendous vision. Perez is such an unselfish leader for this squad.
Brown outside. Left side, Bradley. 6 to shoot. Johnson kicks to Smart. Here's the teardrop. Got a hand on it.
And they got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Missed there, but still a very impressive start to this half after connecting on 3 straight field goals.
Off the run, buries the long-range jumper. Smart's got 10 points.
Showing his range. Smart spacing the floor.
And finished off by Perez.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And the call will be against Perez.
I'm Perez.
That'll be his second
I
foul
approve
of the
that
game.
steal.
Chris, you and I were just talking
Presidential
about
pardon.
DeAndre Jordan and all that happened to him a couple years ago at Dallas. He agreed to go to the Mavs, then changed his mind. The league ended up shortening the free agency moratorium from 10 days to 5. Do you like that change?
You know what? It depends on who you are in this situation. You know, having been a free agent before, I know that you need a little bit of time to think. You might want to get away and
And Perez tearing the rim apart on that dunk. Just a simply exceptional show of his jumping ability.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now here's Smart. He's tightly guarded. Celtics passing it around. Now Crowder. He's got 9. And here's Bradley from 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Some changes for Boston. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. We've got Brown. Horford is out there with a leg. Then there's Smart. And it's Crowder and the 3. That's the Boston 5. Dishes it to Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown. And absolute bomb from 3-point range.
And that's the part of Horford's game that doesn't garner much attention. Great at setting screens to spring open his teammates.
Here's Perez. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Just like that.
Perez has got 24 points. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And here's Smart. The dish to Olynyk. Screen by Olynyk. And the foul on
I'm
Larry
Perez,
Nance
and I approve that
Jr.
steal.
Foul of the contest.
Presidential
Now
pardon.
has 4 fouls. Only 2 left to spare.
Your rep coach checked in for Boston. Terry Rozier comes in for Marcus Smart. Brown outside. Inside, the rep coach. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Perez passes to Young. Chris, when you think about what you've been able to accomplish throughout your life to this point, aside from your NBA career, what have been some of your most fulfilling experiences?
You know what? I think are my charities. I think working with people in the cities that I play with and in my home of Detroit and trying to help and give back in some of those ways. I think sports-wise, of course, it's high school titles or playing in college with my boys. And personally, in the art-wise, I would have to say being a producer and producing 2 songs for Nas, one of the greatest rappers that ever, walked the face of this earth, and say charity and arts. Usually it's money for him.
Here's Perez. Levins kicks to Perez. On the wing. Perez passes to E. And the Lakers with another miss. Celtics have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Fred. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Olenek is checked in for Al Horford. And the Lakers also making a switch. Williams is checked in. And this is a young Celtics team. Even the vets still just entering their prime years. Chris, they built from within. And what a great environment to develop in.
One of the best. A great tradition and history of winning. A passionate and knowledgeable fan base. Committed ownership and front office. The players are given everything they need to be successful.
Here's Prez. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
What's that? I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, what do you ask? Maybe they should let up a little, right? This is just brutal to watch.
29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. He feeds it to E. Here's Prez. And finish off by Prez.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
Well, that's just tremendous work by them, setting the pace of the game to their favor and maintaining that throughout the game.
Here's Young. Here's Prez. And finished off by Prez.
Yeah, and just superb work there by Young. So unselfish with the basketball. Really likes getting the ball to his teammate.
That free throw good from Prez. So it's the Celtics now. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you later.
Yo, Steve.
What's going on, Prez? Rennie and the guys in the studio want to talk to you.
All right, let's get it.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you so much, Kevin. And with this one in the books, we're ready to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Prez.
This is Shaq, and once again, you picked up the double-double. How do you get the team clicking offensively?
Well, you know, man, I feel like I have a pretty good eye for the offense and knowing when to get the ball in the best possible place for us to succeed. When I'm getting my share of buckets and my teammates are making plays, we're pretty hard to stop, man. So that's what I tried to do.
Spoken like a true champion. Good luck.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports group. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
The long line at the buffet, though.
Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Oh,
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you.